Today, we're going to talk about the art of human sacrifice. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing good today. I want to talk to you about the art of human sacrifice, or putting it a little more lightly, the idea that life comes with, and so does business, all kinds of trade-offs, both in your personal life, your professional life. Life is very much about trade-offs. Now, today, I'm not going to talk to you about the concept of learning to say no. I think that's been overdone. It's been covered by lots of motivational speakers and other people, and I totally get it. I get the idea of anytime you say yes to something, you should be saying no to something else. And that is very much about a trade-off itself. But I don't want to just sit here today and talk to you about the idea that you should just, say no to everything. As a matter of fact, I don't think you should say no to everything. You should say no to things that you shouldn't be doing or wasting your time on in the first place. But the way I like to think about things like that is if something gives you as much or more energy than you have to give to it, then it's a really good way to look at saying yes to it. So we're not talking about to no today. I'm just trying to get you to recognize that things are about trade-offs. So in the startup world, there are all kinds of trade-offs. If you are going to take investor money, you are trading off your equity in exchange for that money. If you're in business and you're going to take out a loan, you are trading off the interest in exchange for that lump sum of money up front that you can use. There are all these trade-offs in business. If you choose to spend your marketing dollars attacking one niche versus another, there is a trade-off. If you decide to stay up late gaming one night, the trade-off is you're probably going to be pretty sleepy the next day. Not that I've ever done that. So all these trade-offs occur back and forth. And one of the things I've been trying to do is capture how people choose to make these trade-offs, what decision process they go through. Now, I've got a little bit of a hunch. I haven't started my research yet, but I've got a little bit of a hunch that people don't think about these trade-offs when they're making a decision. They might think in terms of, is this good for me, bad for me? Is it good for my business, bad for my business? But I don't know that people stop and when they're in their decision-making process, ask themselves, what am I trading off in exchange for doing this, right? So I've been kind of looking at those things and I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. Put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about how you make decisions in trade-offs. It could be that if I like what you have to say, I'd love to interview you for my next upcoming book, which right now is The Art of Human Sacrifice, How Trade-Offs Work in Life and Business. So put your comments below. Let me know how you're making decisions, how you're deciding what trade-offs to make. It can be in business. You can be in a startup. If you want to comment about, the trade-off you're willing to give to get an investor and the money that they would bring to your business. If you want to talk about the trade-off you're willing to give to get in really great physical shape. If you're willing to talk about the trade-off you're willing to make to be an amazing video gamer. I don't care what the topic is, but I'd love to see your comments below as I start to research this process. For me, being brutally honest, I am one of those people who does not think about the trade-offs when I make a decision. I definitely can be quick to make a decision in many instances, particularly on things that I don't think really matter that much. So a good example of that is we're in a household debate right now about what kind of pet we're going to get. My wife and I both had dogs when we were younger, and then together we've had cats. Loved having both. They both come with their pluses and minuses, and we've sort of analyzed that back and forth, left and right. But there is a trade-off in getting one versus the other, right? So let me know your thoughts. I'd love to get your input in this as I build out the next book. As always, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you find your voice. Have a great day.